as a kid, your life should be just going to school, making friends, learning how to be a damn awkward kid, making
Mhm.
mistakes. And instead, you're just filled with all this information about this invisible being, that's judging you, that tells you you're evil from birth. It's literally out of the mouth of the leaders of the organizations that children are born evil sinners and enemies of God, if you will,
Yeah.
which makes it easier for a child, in my opinion, to be abused and to be groomed to accept abuse because you feel like you're guilty and not worthy. And then you take responsibility if anything happens to you, oftentimes, even when it's not your fault. So it's really repressive as a kid. And I don't think well, obviously, the parents don't get that. They might think they're strict. They don't realize just how much damage they're doing to their child's self worth, because you're not really
Yeah.
supposed to be proudful pride, excuse me. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and say, hey, speaking of like Pride Month, like that's not something that you really should have. they
Oh
they
yeah.
always quote the scripture about being, you should not be puffed up with pride. So things like sports, they don't want you to participate in sports because not only it's really about spending time away from the congregation and not spending time going out in field service at the Kingdom Hall, but when they would say things like, oh, well, when you compete, it makes you, big headed, and you think too much of yourself, and all you care about is winning, and
Yeah, because
you
you're
lose.
trying to be first, or yeah.
Exact instead of focusing on like the good things, like how you learn to communicate with people and work on a team and learn how to lose, because guess what, you do lose in life. Like that's just a part of life. Like that's a great like minicosm for a child to learn what it's like to fail at something, but you brush yourself off, and it's what life is, what you make of it, and you just try again, and you lose that ability. You don't have those kind of activities or coping mechanisms to like even hobbies. If that
Yeah.
hobby takes you away from doing, like they've even talked about video games, people play too much video game because your time should be spent reading the
Mhm.
Bible. It's never ending, and all I wanted to do was be a kid. Like, I gotta, okay, clean my bathroom, clean my bedroom, do my lawn. Fine. That's whatever. Like, hey,
Yeah.
that's being a kid. Like, you gotta learn how to adult at some point. But
Yeah, those are
I
like
feel
real
bad as
life useful